Hello. Hello. Hi. I was just playing music. I'm not used to the camera being over there. And I just finished because I have to go out. Then I thought, you're supposed to pull a card right now for what to focus on. And you're supposed to record it. So I'm doing that. A ukulele. Hold on. True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Spin my deck. Haven't been posting readings, but I read for myself. I was on every day for a while. Now it's not every day, but it's still several times a week. Where do we put our focus today? These are all facing the right way. Yes. I don't know if you can see my eyes because the little bar with the timing is like literally right where my eyes are. So okay, what do we need to focus on today? Where do we need to put our attention? I'm hearing, look at it. The King of Swords on the bottom. The Sun, okay. That came out, it would come out this way. 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Temperance, the Moon. So it feels like the emotional side, your nervous system might be dysregulated, deregulated. I don't know what the right word is. I think it's deregulated. This is frustration with moving forward because you want to know everything. I don't want to say that because you're stressed about something that makes you feel like you need to be on the defense. And you're fucking tired of fighting. It's not fair. Whatever's happening to you isn't fair, and it's not just, you know what I mean? But you're at a place where you are able to defend yourself, and you're moving forward. You're trying to move away from that. You're working with the universe. You are. And the universe is asking you to just keep letting go into faith. There's like a feeling of frustration here with timing. And maybe because it's really stressful. Whatever, it's manifesting different for everybody. I keep looking here because that's where the camera usually is. Okay. Hi, friends. Okay. So that's the background. Remember the Sun was on the split, and the King of Swords on the bottom, and the 10 of Cups is underneath that. So it's all about, you're looking to something else, someone else, or somewhere else. It's someone else. There's for truth, I'm doing it again. For truth, integrity, and like to stop fighting. And I don't mean like maybe like verbally like fighting, but I mean like fighting in energy, like with like stop blocking fighting. You know what I mean? You're looking for that. You're ready. You're exhausted. So the focus is on emotions today, right? Staying grounded, something to do with emotions. Sleeping too, I'm feeling like downloads. Part of this inaction could be, how was your sleep? And if your sleep is good, how is your meditation? Do you have quiet parts in your day where your brain isn't full of stuff so that you have space to regulate your nervous system to let new stuff come in, right? Okay, so really, let's see. Where do we need to focus? Put our focus today. It's my best friend's birthday today. Happy birthday, Sarah Bloom. Okay. Where do we need to put our focus today? The Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So that's choices and feeling choices that have to do with this world. They're showing up in this world. It's something real, right? It's something that it's something here, and you need to make it fit, like a schedule or an event or a class or another, like your family is expanding or your business is expanding. Do you know what I mean? It's two separate things that exist, at least two, that are necessary for you, for your stability, and so you can take the next step to the Three of Pentacles, which is to be in a solid place for yourself, so much so that you are now ready and open to collaborating and co-creating with like-minded people outside of you. Everyone like a master, or becoming a master at their craft in their own way, right? And adding it all together to make something new. That's where you're headed to. And there's a lot of, it feels like confusion. You're not sure. There's definitely choices, and there might be too many, there might be not enough that you feel like, you know what I mean? There's an inaction due to a mental choice that needs to happen, and it's being influenced by your emotions. So but your intuition is trying to speak to you. I keep doing it with the camera on the wrong side. I'm not even looking at myself. That would be like this. Oh God. Okay. We got the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Discs. This is your shadow self, right? The dark. That's your essence. And the Seven of Cups, no matter what, at the end of the day, it's about choosing the choice that brings you to your highest vibrational good. And that's the choice you make. You feel me? So that could be like something physical, or it could be a surrendering, it could be mental, it could be both, but it's tied into your emotions, and it's showing up as kind of a little bit of a resistance on your literal, like maybe your stress level and your immediate comfort level in the 3D world. Okay, so on the bottom is the Eight of Cups, which is your shadow self walking away for expansion from anything that doesn't serve you and doesn't expand you. Anything that doesn't take you to you figured it out, right? You figured out what the choices were. You know, you got to balance something. You got to make something in your life more in alignment and centered, right? And you have all these choices, or you're not sure where to look, but it's in here, in you. Sit, allow yourself stillness, and then the answer will come. You will get it. You know what to do in your heart, right? I just keep hearing regulate your nervous system. And the Queen of Swords is on the split, which is Libra. The Five of Pentacles and the Empress, which is also Libra and Taurus under that. Okay. Yeah, you're about to get an expansion. I was going to say a glow up, but no, that's not what I mean. You're about to get what's it called when you go to the next level? You're going to evolve, but that's not even totally what I mean. But ascension is about to happen. You're about to jump timelines and frequencies. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling. Hold on. This is centered on your emotions and how they affect your stability, your literal, actual stability, your alignment, yourself, how your your reserve, right? It's about filling your energetic reserve, but it's also then about roots, making your roots, grounding them in. Today when I was out on my morning walk, so it was not an exercise walk, it was a casual one, and I just had this thing come to me, and I was like, it's from your hips, solar plexus, where I focused my energy on my solar plexus today, and I let my hips be what keep me anchored. Do you know what I'm saying? Every movement originated for me from my hips into my leg muscles, into my feet, into the shoes, to the ground. You know what I'm saying? So that's what today's focus is about. You are, whoever you are watching this, you're in your highest feminine aspect of yourself, the highest creativity mode, where you are in your knowing, and your knowing and your being are in alignment. There's this, look at that, right in the middle of the Empress and the, well, it goes this way. The Empress and the Queen of Swords is this feeling of it's a lack of self-worth that was origin in your young years and is being triggered by something more recent, you know, but there's still core wounds there. And you already know this. You know this already. You wouldn't be where you are. So what is this then? You're waiting on something outside of you. You feel like you're waiting on something outside of you because you already know you know where you are. You know the truth of this on your side. You're pretty sure you know the truth of whatever it is. You don't have confirmation from that. It's something that you need confirmation from in order to say that is 100% truth. And you are still putting some kind of attachment onto that information as to informing your stability. And probably it doesn't need to. That's probably what this is all about, is that you don't need that external thing. The only external thing you need is source energy. Yeah, I'm feeling, take care of yourself today. Be good to yourself today. Be loving yourself today. Pamper yourself today. Nurture your inner child today. I really mean this. I don't mean do anything indulgent that lowers your vibration. I'm saying do things, indulgent things that feel good sensually and energetically and help you realign. If it's not helping you, your level of stress go down, then that's a warning, right? Okay. I don't know if, hold on. Something else needs to happen. I'm just not sure what it is. Am I gonna pull another card or an oracle card? Hold on. There's divine knowledge. It's right here, and it's all around you, and it's here. You have access to it. You aren't fully seeing it. You aren't fully seeing it, and you're not fully hearing it. You're not fully recognizing it. So you have to we all have to look for the parts of us that are out of alignment, right? And then address the alignment. And it's probably some literal physical need. Like if your chest feels tight, the need then is to, feel me? If you're clenching your jaw, whatever's showing up, I think it's showing up in the 3D world, in your physical body. Or yeah, and it might be showing up in your immediate surroundings as like something that needs addressing. Just look for distractions. Be aware of distractions versus attention. I know that's not the right word, but whatever the opposite of a distraction is. aids. That's what I'm thinking of. Something that'll aid you. Does it distract you or does it aid you? You feel me? I know I'm supposed to pull something else, but I'm not sure what. Are these oracle cards? Is it? Oh, it is. The Rose Oracle. Oh, wow. It's super duper is this. My hair is everywhere. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Have the story of us in my head, Taylor Swift. You held your pride like you should have held me. Right? Oh, we're scared to see the ending. All my Swifties, leave a comment. Three of us might be ending soon. Oh, that song is such a fucking banger, and I relate so much to it. I resonate with it right now. Like you do with this reading. Okay, what's their... Yeah, so it's probably all very relevant. Going to the next part of your story, viewers. Don't discount all the work you've done. There might be instances where you are still on the defensive, where you don't need to engage in it at all. You know what I mean? You might find an experience that is triggering how your old behavior was, and you've learned your way out of it, but you haven't had a lot of practical experience in life yet to challenge it. So your part of you is like pulling you backward. You'll know it because you won't feel good. You won't feel calm. That's how you tell between intuition and non-intuition, thoughts, desires, fears. Intuition is just this knowing. You don't like think of it. It's just all of a sudden you're there. All of a sudden your body goes a certain direction, or you just get up. You know what I mean? And it doesn't feel bad. You don't feel it heavy, and it doesn't make you feel bad or low. You just are in the flow. Okay, I hope that's helpful. All right, let's see what this oracle card is. Guidance for all of us on this lovely Sunday, this last day of July. Again, my BFF, Sarah Bloom's birthday. Happy birthday, Sarah Bloom. I'll see you very soon. I hope I'm not going to be late, but I probably am, and this is why. Sorry. It's not like a hard start time, but I'm the best friend. It's like the maid of honor, right? Like you should be there, the first one there for everybody else. Well, I'm one of the best friends. I'm not Sarah Bloom's only best friend. Okay, none of you care. Go hug your best friend today. It's not ready yet. Hold on. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, see, I don't know if because they're newer too, but let's just see what they... My last name. My best friend's last name is Bloom, and this card is the Bloom. Creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. Oh my gosh. Sarah Bloom. Everyone, leave in the comments, happy birthday, Sarah Bloom, if you want, for my best friend, because she's clearly coming through in this. The Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. Yeah. I'll just read the one on the top in depth. Unless there's some in here that I feel like we need to read them. Trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition and growth. Expansion, right? You're walking toward, where was that Eight of, oh, it was underneath. The Eight of Cups. This is all blooming, expanding, of the light, of your light body, your light body. Ooh, light codes. You're receiving light codes. Google that if that pricked something in you. Rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. Remember that 5 of Pentacles telling you you're not good enough? That 5 of Pentacles that was between the Empress and the Queen of Swords. And the Mystic Rose. Compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. That is Empress energy, or High Priestess, which is both. The Empress is the 3D manifestation of the High Priestess energy. You feel me? All right, let's see. I'm so glad I did this. Thank you all. Thank you, all of you. I'm still on, I'm going to do them when I feel them. I'm kind of struggling with them. I'm having like moral and ethical issues about reading tarot. It's part of it, along with everything else going on. I am not against reading tarot. I just feel like I need to know the cards even better. And I feel like tarot readers have a responsibility for the information that they're sharing, and that you really, I need to really know my tools. And there's certain things I don't feel comfortable speaking about, you know. People take tarot different ways, and they can give it too much value, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to juggle that and find the balance for me right now. Okay, the rose was a symbol of the goddess of old, so it's no wonder that when Christianity absorbed large parts of Celtic traditions in Europe, the mother goddess, Mother Mary, became associated with the rose. I don't think I knew that. And I grew up Catholic, Roman Catholic. Excuse me. Confirmed and communion over here. Perhaps the reason Mary is so beloved is because she was the only mother goddess who could be worshipped safely, and as such carries with her the devotion and yearning of all those who long to worship the goddess in a feminine form. So that could be like you're feeling a lot of, well, that's just your Empress energy. All of you viewers who are watching this, no matter what gender you identify with, you are very strong energy conduits. You pick it up, and you are extremely intelligent and emotional intelligence. So clearly water, right? I mean, well, okay, we have Cancer, Sagittarius, yeah, and we had Libra and Taurus going on. Can be anything. You don't have to be any of those. We have fire energy going on. Earth, we have literally everything. So I was also picking up like a feeling of obligation. Maybe some of you have, or maybe it's just that you don't fully, maybe some of you are just awakening to your energetic capabilities. And so it's overwhelming and you're not sure what it is. You know what I mean? This is all about your center, maintaining your center, discovering your center, uncovering your center, what helps you stay, what you require to stay grounded, you know, grounded and open, and then maintaining that. Mary's connection with the rose is seen in some of her titles, including Rosa Mystica, the Mystic Rose, and the Rose Without Thorns, which we got both. Hello, very magical friends. Please leave comments, because clearly we are all in the same tribe, and maybe we should start some kind of group, you know, like some kind of spiritual group thing where it's like whoever's commenting on this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is very specific. Like those of the pagan goddesses before her, the processions that honored Mary involved walking on rose petals. The church altered the stories of goddesses past, including those that featured roses, such as Aphrodite turning the white rose red with her blood, putting Mary in the goddess's place. Well, I mean, Mary was a goddess, right? Mary Magdalene. So Mary Magdalene, Sophia, who I resonate. I am Sophia. So Probably a lot of you are also Sophia. Look up Thunder Perfect Mind. I am the whore and the Holy One. Powerful. Truth. And being and creating. Regenerating. So a lot of you might be going through physical healing right now too with some physical things. This is all good. It's not going to be as straightforward, like a smooth path, but it's a path forward and you're going to get to the other side of it. Okay, just keep fighting the good fight out there. Churches were erected all over Europe and beyond, in many cases on the site of Celtic temples and places of goddess worship. Many had beautiful rose windows in the west, the direction of the feminine. I live in west, the city I live in the west part, the southwest part. Hey. Didn't know that the west was feminine. In dedication to Mary, Mother of the Rose. They put roses in the windows facing the west. Okay. This is a card of compassion, devotion, and grace. For yourself, okay? And then maybe it's about forgiveness too for some of you. That maybe that thing that's stopping you from being able to choose is there's forgiveness still. It encourages us to soften toward humanity and to endeavor to see the world and even those who have hurt us with understanding, an open heart, and deep humility. Forgiveness is not absolution. Trauma responses might inform someone's actions and give a reason for why they do it, but they do not excuse it. You understand? They don't excuse it. They are not absolved of responsibility and accountability. And if you have to walk someone through the steps of what they did, you are not safe with them because they need to come to you and be able to know that on their own. They can get that info from someone else, but it can't be you. It can't be the person that they harmed. That it won't be, it can be, but it won't be, I don't want to say won't. When that happens, it shows you where you are. You're not, as long as you're aware that this person isn't on the same level as you, and it's not just one step up. Like if they're down here for these things that are basic, that means they also have behaviors that they need to modify, and they need to like make it real and work on it consistently before they can get up to you, okay? To see that we all carry hurt and are wounded. We have all experienced severing. Mother Mary is inviting you to open your heart to humanity when you most want to close. I think really it's about maintaining your center and understanding what obligations you do have, what ones you have to yourself, what you have to source, and then what do you have to external from you. And what to engage in and what not to engage in. And for some of you, you might have guilt about that and feel like you are obligated. Just check all those things. You know what I mean? Your peace. Put peace in the center. Make a circle, write it on paper. It's called a metacog, right? Caroline Leaf. Make a circle, put peace in it, and then start making the branches and see what blocks it, right? Blocks, and then see what comes from that, and then see what paths, or you know what I mean? You let yourself go on that, or don't. The soul inquiry is, how are you being called to show compassion today? To yourself and in general. So that's the thing I'm going to take with me today. And I'm going to hopefully remember when I feel myself on alert from stress or something, I'm going to put in my head, how can you show compassion to this? And start with yourself. And if you don't require it, then go to the next. You know what I mean? But always start with self and source. Quick checks. Well, I'm really glad that this happened. And that's probably the entire reason why I played music, was just so I could be frustrated with that. My throat is, I still have throat issues for any of you OGs on this channel. When I had a different hiatus because I messed up my vocal cords. They're still, man. All right, so everything's happening the way it should. And I am definitely needing to get the hell out of here for Sarah Bloom's birthday. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'm not sure when I will see you next, but until then, ciao, ciao. Be well. Hi, I'm coming back to say that something else to look out for today is something that may happen that tests you. And it's something where you're going to feel like you need to defend yourself. And I feel this heavy level of stress that's attached to it. Like this is something that's been happening in the background. It was the foreground for you, and now it's kind of making its way to the background. And it's frustrating. You're frustrated about it. Like there's an annoyance factor to it. And then again, there's an unfair part of it. There's shadow sides, and it's not your shadow side, but your defenses get triggered. So the compassion, to have compassion today, again, just wanted to come back and say that with yourself first. For me, I inhale and exhale when something's happening. That helps me pause. Do you know what I mean? And it immediately brings me back. And I'll use my fingers if I need like more help. I'll put my fingers right here and I'll breathe in and out and try to just focus on them. Sometimes I'll do this too. I do this when I'm walking down the street. I'll do it in the back. I do whatever I need to do. I'll show you what I do. I don't know if you can see me. I do whatever I need. See, like I just bring everything together, and not that you're sucking in, but that your light body is full and flowing. Do you understand what I mean? Okay. All right. Thanks. Bye. For real. I think. Bye. Bye.